Hello friends, this is tutorial number 35 in this Java programming language tutorials. In this tutorial we will start working with lists. We will make a quick introduction and let me create a new package. Just a moment. We will call it lists. Okay, finish. Let's create new class. I will call it class 01 and we will create a main method. And let us create a list. They are similar to arrays. We can use string, integer, double, float, but we will start with string. We will call it names. Okay, equal to new array list string and brackets. Okay, and we need to import Ctrl Shift and O. We need to import java.util.list. Okay, now let us put we will add names we need in the map we are putting, but in the list we will add for example it can be John, and we will add some names. Benny, Mark, and we can Trevor, and one more name, it can be Harvey. Okay, we added 5 names to this list of names, and now we want to print. Let's start to print first with system out print line names. As you can see, we have the John, Benny, Mark, Trevor and Harvey. It is the list of names that we added into this list. Of course, we can also use to print the names, we can use the loops and we can use the streams. Let's start. We can use for loop. If integer x equals to 0, x will be less than names dot, it will be in arrays we have a length, in maps we have a size, and in this list will be also size, and we will have x plus plus. And we will print system out print line will be names dot get x. Okay, Let me separate with stars. Okay, and let's try to print. Okay, as you can see, we have our names. John, Benny, Mark, Trevor, and Harvey. We also, instead of if you want to only to print in the same line, it will be, but we can add some comma, for example, if you want to print in the same line. Okay, as you can see, we have our names, but it is better with just print line. We will often use a print line. It is better, but as you can see, this is the difference, because we have that comma, because we don't know, we always can put some new name into this list, and is always better to use print line. Okay, now let's try to use some other loop. What happens with Eclipse? Okay, we can use while loop, but we need if we want to use a while loop, we need a variable. It will be integer x equals to 0, and while we need a condition x less than names dot size system out print line names get x, and we cannot forget x plus plus. And we have an error. Let me see. Size cannot be resolved. I think that we need a brackets. Yes, it is. And let us try, but first let me give a couple of stars. Okay, we saved. Let's run it. Okay, and we have a stars, and then we have the same thing. As you can see, we printed with for loop, and we printed also, we can use while loop to print a list. We can use a for each loop. For it is a list of strings. It will be, we will call it name from the list of names. System out print line, it will be name. And let me give some stars. We will save and let's run it. How many we have? Okay, we have printed. This is with print line. We have with for loop, while loop, and here it is. It is the same thing. You can use for classic for loop, you can use while loop, you can use for each. Let's try with do while. Why not? we already have x integer. Do system out print line names dot get x plus plus while x less than names dot size. Okay, and let me we can do while. Okay, let me for each, and here will be here we will get while and here will be for. It will be more readable. We will save and let me and we have an exception. Let me see where is the error. Do system out print line names get. Let me check this. Looks like we need. Let me try with another variable. Let's instead use epsilon, and let me because we already changed the value of x. Let me see if will be the difference. And as you can see with this, because the error is because we have x equals to 0, but we already changed it with while loop, and now we needed another variable epsilon, and we have printed the names. It is readable, as you can see. It is classic system out print line with for. This is with for loop. We printed the names. This is the with while loop, with for each loop, and we have a do while loop. Okay, that would be all. For this tutorial. We will continue with list, and don't forget, if you like my video, don't forget to subscribe. You can also you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have the link on the description, and see you in the next tutorial.